I'm back, good people. I'm back. Oh, I got my little basketball in the background. Okay, now. All right. So what's going on, people? We are back. Got the guys in the house. I mean, I know we're doing iHeartRadio now, and now we're on Twitter as well. So I want to properly introduce everybody. You know what I mean? I know we started off kind of introduce people, then we kind of stopped. Whatever. All right. So introduce my guys. We got my boy Avery Graves. What's up?
What's going on, man? How was today? What's up, family? How was your day today, bro?
My day was good. It's pretty good, man. Look, trying to get caught up on schoolwork. Other than that, it's pretty good, though. How about yourself? Good?
Yeah, can't complain, man. Can't complain. Just relaxing, taking my time in the summer, so I can't complain.
All right. Next, we got my boy, my brother, Chucky Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
Yo, what's going on, bros? What's up with you?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Chilling, man. What's up, everybody? What's going on?
Good, man. We good. Next, we got, man, the only Cowboy fan I might could tolerate besides my dad. James, E stands for Eagles, right?
That's never gonna happen, bro. Chill out, man. I'm not about to change my middle name because of these cats, bro. I got you. What up, everybody?
What's going on?
What y'all doing, man?
So, all right, like I told y'all on the preview, man. We got a special guest for y'all tonight, man. We got Young Nolia, John Potter on Facebook. But instead of introducing him, I'm gonna let his video introduce him. We'll be right back.
Smooth how I lead a scene with y'all bitches. Man, while the kids sleep, I'm up all night. With a fifth of Paul, everything's alright. Call a bad broad, tryna set some plans. I'm tryna take that ass straight to lovers land. That don't fall through. Shit is cool. I go mobbing with my crew. Don't forget the gratitude. Cause these dudes out here be bitches. They be tripping by the flu. See who ain't got nothing going on but pussy and a.
All right. And that's just a little clip. Well, my guy, you can check him out. Young Nolia. Pronounce it for me.
Nolia,
Nolia.
Yeah, it's all good.
Nolia on YouTube if you want to hear some more of his music. Hey, man, look.
Everybody say it wrong all the time. It's all good.
That's not what I'm saying. You got my man right here shaking his head. His career over here.
That's not why I'm shaking my head. Not because he knows why. Go ahead.
I don't know why,
James. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. So, all right, man. So, look, we're going to go ahead and get into our first topic tonight, man. One of the things we want to talk about is, I feel like it's a hot topic, USA basketball. A lot of people are complaining, the team is small. I don't know if anybody's had the opportunity to see the roster. I'll have it up in 1 second. But, the main bigs that they have is Kevin Love, Draymond Green, and Bam Adebayo. What you think about it, Young Nolia? My fault.
I feel like the USA basketball team is going to be okay. Once I seen Dame Lillard's name on the list, I'm like, they'll be fine. With the bigs they do have, I think they're going to do well. If you get the Kevin Love in Minnesota, then that should be big enough big for you right there. I mean, Kevin Love is still, I haven't seen him play in a while, so I can't say still. I don't know what he's doing, but I feel like Dame's enough, and his clutch mentality and just a great basketball player. I feel like he'll be enough to help carry the U.S. basketball team. And I think KD there as well. So the USA basketball team will win gold this year.
All right, what you think, Avery?
I'm kind of nervous with this roster. Even when they added Jeremy Grant, I think I see a lot of people opted out, which I understand. I think they will win gold because I think we're the basketball power, but there's a lot of good Olympic teams, especially with all of them with the bigs. I guarantee they're going to try to pound that middle against us, but I'm sure. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on the team. I'm not that excited. I know you got Dame Dollar and you got the Slim Reaper, and then I like Bill and I like Booker. I really don't know. We'll see when it happens, though. So I'm 50-50 on them.
50-50 on it. All right, I got you. What about you, Chuck?
I'm projecting gold. I think the Achilles heel may be the defensive effort of our guards. Dame, and as much as I love him, Dame and Booker and a lot of those guys are not known for defense. So they're really going to have to step up to have the bigs back, because your strongest defensive attribute is Draymond Green, and I think KD is going to play probably from 4 and 5. He probably going to have to. So I think that's kind of your strongest defensive attribute of the team. I like Middleton, Drew Holiday. I think those were good pickups defensively. But I think we're going to win gold just because, kind of like what Avery said, we're just that talented. I don't think nobody can keep up as far as scoring. I don't think anybody's going to be able to slow us down the way they're going to want to, the way they're going to want to do. The teams I look for is always Spain. Argentina is always competitive. Those two teams right there can make some noise. And
Australia.
Like I said, have to defend. My bad, correct. Yeah. Australia. But that's Spain. They don't.
Nah, but it don't matter. They stay competitive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So what you think, James? I heard you mention a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely think they can win gold. I'm just a little nervous about the size of the interior. You know, they're gonna try to pound us with all the big international players. If they run zone against us, we got shooters. We got the speed to get out, athleticism to get out and run with Bam and our bigs and stuff. So we should be fine. I'm just, a little worried about the interior defensively. But even like the guards, I think the guards will step up and play, some good defense. But it's just the interior. And if some close games, you know how it is with the physical play. If a couple of them cats can get used to that, so but for sure.
Are you talking about Chuck? Oh, he said, you know what? I read that John clearly wrong. He said Charles B. sounded educated like he should be on ESPN with that gospel. That's a trip. But yeah, so everybody think gold or what you think, Avery?
I said gold, but I just wouldn't be shocked they didn't get it. So
you wouldn't be shocked they didn't get it. Got you. All right, so we're gonna move it right on along. Well, first I got a question for John, man. When we bring people on the show, one thing we always like to ask them about is their team. So I did a little research. I know you're a Laker fan, just like 3 of us on this panel. One of the guys, I don't know, but and also you're a New Orleans fan. So
yes.
So man, first. Tell me about what's up, you do. All right, so first tell me about New Orleans, how you felt about this season, how you going to feel about the upcoming season, and then how you feel about the Lakers this season, how it went, and how you feel about the upcoming season, all right?
Well, first off, Saints, I'm kind of nervous because, we no longer got Drew Brees, so that's one thing that's be an Achilles heel, but I feel like Drew Brees leaving definitely be able to move some money around because we one of them teams that never really have cap space to do anything. I've been seeing Jameis working, but I wouldn't be shocked if we try to go for a quarterback here in the near future. All depend on how Jameis show up the camp and how Taysom does. I feel like Taysom probably could carry us if he learns how to hold on to the ball, don't fumble that much. Definitely work on his passing. And I think we're going to be all right, man. I don't know if we go really do anything next year. I'm hoping we make the playoffs to keep it going. But I definitely think it's time to at least try to get a quarterback because we definitely got some great weapons where a quarterback can come there and definitely can step right in and have some good weapons to work with. As far as the Lakers, I told my cousin KJ this, that we were probably going to lose anyway because LeBron James shooting Space Jam right now. He ain't really focused on the NBA right now. So I told him that. I said, cuz don't be shocked that we lose because LeBron James is trying to shoot Space Jam this year. So don't be worried about it. Don't be worried about us going anywhere. But I am a diehard Jason Kidd fan, so I am jumping on that Dallas Mavericks wagon. I'm a diehard Jason Kidd fan. I've always been loyal to Jason Kidd since I was a kid. So I'm gonna go I'm right with the Lakers, but next year, don't be surprised if I be with the Mavericks because Jason Kidd is my favorite basketball player ever. So I've been loyal to him forever. So hey.
So I got a question, Avery. Why you laughing?
Because you can tell they fan, man. You can really tell they fan. I've never heard of an excuse why you lose.
What you mean?
He comes in, because LeBron should Space Jam. That's why we lost.
That's why we lost.
Okay,
that's why we lost.
What about the other years?
We won last year.
Last year. What about the other years before?
The other years don't count.
Oh, don't count.
Present.
That's how I know they.
Yeah, it's all right.
You talk about Dallas. You talk about Dallas. They
other years don't count. Them years don't
He's
count.
on
It's
his
all
own
about
with
the
the
present.
Cowboys. It's about the Saints.
That's just ridiculous. Go ahead, man. That's all. That's why I took
Everybody in the family is Saints. I don't know. I still have to do that. How do you become a Cowboys fan? Everybody in our family is Saints fan except for this guy. I don't know what happened.
which is
Greatest team in the
fine. But
world.
I know y'all family, man. Y'all come with the
We can't agree on that.
wild excuses, man. I've never heard of it, man.
Hey, you out of control tonight, man. Look,
Wow.
because you've been out of control. Matter of fact, you've been out of control all day. But but look, man. So look, since well, you know what? We go to Chuck choices. All right. So we got Chuck choices. Let me see what I got for Chuck today, man. Hey, look, I've been busy today. You in luck today, Chuck. All right, so we got baseball, Cubs versus Brewers. By the way, you've been 2-3 the last 2 weeks. I don't hear Jared Conway, his cheerleader.
I have.
I don't hear Jared Conway, his cheerleader.
Yeah, you right.
He said, watch the football team repeating what?
See what I'm saying? This is what this foolery starts.
Repeat.
John, come up here. John, come up here. Go ahead, John, come up here with that, man. James, you influencing people, boy.
Yeah, they true.
Yeah, man.
Hey, it messed me all up. I was gonna try to pick somebody because both of them terrible.
Let's start the segment over. My fault, Chuck. Cubs versus Chicago Cubs versus Milwaukee Brewers. My fault, bro. My fault. This dude out of control.
I go Cubs, bro. I'm just flipping cool.
All right, so you got Cubs on that.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you know what? I'm gonna throw you a little bone. We got the Yankees versus the Angels.
You didn't got to say that about it. I got it. I'm Yankees. I'm like, hey, bro, I'm a team. You didn't have to play the other team.
All right. We got Chicago. We got Chicago Sky versus the Dallas Wings. What Megan at? She gonna say Wings?
Oh no, she not. Boy, Candace Parker's on a mission, bro.
But they lost.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they lost. But she was hooping since she got back.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's a tough game right there, bro. God, that's a good one. I'm about to pull a James. Where they playing at?
I'm assuming they playing in Dallas. It sort of look like to me.
Boy, y'all
yeah, they playing in Arlington. Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna go Chicago. Man.
Chicago. All right, then I got the Minnesota Lynx versus the Phoenix Mercury.
Oh, Tarazi back, bro.
What that mean?
She bad.
Yeah, the all-time leading scorer ever with 9,000 points. I thought that kind of threw me off with 9,000 points.
I mean, shoot, she played 18 years.
No, that's not. I mean, it's only got 22.
I'm gonna go Phoenix.
And then your last game is game 2 of the Stanley Cup. The Canadians versus the Lightning, Tampa Bay Lightning.
Lightning.
Who won the hockey and everything? Y'all ain't bullshit on this show.
Who won round 1? Who won the first game?
Tampa Bay.
I expect them to win the series, but yeah, I got you.
All right. Who'd you pick, Chuck?
Lightning.
Oh, man, I thought you said Canadians, man.
No, I said Lightning.
He said Lightning. Man.
He said Lightning? I'm about it. Look, I know Avery ain't gonna lie to me, so.
What?
I said, I know Avery ain't gonna lie. I know Avery ain't gonna lie to me.
Bro, yeah, you need to put that cup up, whatever you got over there.
I ain't got nothing to drink. I mean, I gotta tell the truth, especially when it come to you. She said Anthony Brown is high. I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, shout out to my folks from the sip off, man. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Brown, Megan Price.
I like that. I like this. That
yeah, I bet you would like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we try to dibble and dabble and little everything. You know, we try to be versatile here and say it again. I'm just saying, man. You know, hey, keyword, try to be. All right.
They threw me out. He was picking the hockey score like hockey. I was like,
we got to throw a little bit of everything in there to try to trip these dudes up, man.
They go at me hard, bro.
Hey, man. I mean, I'm just saying. All right. So, James, James still here?
I think
he went to a commercial break.
He said he went to a commercial break. I had a little something for him, man. But since he ain't here, we'll wait till he come back, and then I got something for him. All right, man. So look, we're gonna go ahead and go to the. I know Avery brought this topic up yesterday, and I wanted to kind of go back, kind of revisit it again. In the WNBA, I know we don't talk as much WNBA on this show as we should. I know Avery and Chuck talked about this last night. So, who would be your GOAT of the WNBA, Young Nolia? Who would you say?
Ooh, that's tough. I'll probably say my greatest all time. Ooh, that's tough. Cause a few names out there that was pretty good. That kind of like brought the game to light. Cynthia Cooper, one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Lisa Leslie, of course. But if I had to pick one, like my favorite WNBA player was always been Maya Moore. Maya Moore was just one that could do it all. Like I hate that she ain't playing now because Minnesota was in it every year until she, quit playing and stuff like that. So Maya Moore was a beast. So greatest all time. That's tough. I mean, you gotta say Taurasi. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying earlier about the points, like 9,000. Even though I can't talk about it because I don't play WNBA ball or NBA ball, but it just threw me out there with 9,000 points was the most points ever. When you seeing people like LeBron them having 30,000 points, but they play more games, of course. But
yeah, they only play like I want to say 30
games,
30 games, something like that. I want to say. Okay. Megan, correct me if I'm wrong.
But if I have to give it the one, I'd definitely say Diana Taurasi. But Maya Moore, she probably, if she would have played, she probably could have kept playing. She probably would have caught Diana Taurasi as far as points, stuff like that.
Yeah, go ahead, Avery. Make your case for. I know you're gonna say Coop, right?
Yeah, I'm simple. She did more in a smaller span. She was already old. She was already
30 games
old when she came in there. So I think if you look at her stats, and I was looking at it last night, her span was about 4 or 5 years, Chuck. Mm-hmm. A strong. That to me, that's the same equivalent as Jordan's span when he only really played 13 years. I'm not counting the Wizards. He played 13 years, and he got all those accolades for that 13 years. Compared to LeBron, he's probably going to play 2021. Of course, you should have more things than the person that's playing 13 years. So that's why I put Cynthia Cooper as my GOAT of basketball. But my real GOAT is Cheryl Miller, but I know she didn't get a chance to.
I'm with you on the Cheryl Miller. I'm with you on the Cheryl Miller.
I know, and everybody's basing the GOAT, and I try to get this part. Is everybody basing the GOAT just off of WNBA play?
I think you. I really do. Yeah, I think you kind of have to because, like, I'm gonna just give an example. Maybe this is a bad example, but let's say if we didn't just go off the NBA, if we just said basketball. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got people. Yeah, you got people that would probably try to say Ginobili. You probably have guys that would try to say because I know Bill Walton was a monster in college. I know he wasn't as good in the NBA, but I know in college he's probably. I mean, you could argue if somebody said that Bill Walton was the best college player ever, I wouldn't be mad at him. You know what I'm saying? If they said that.
Yeah. I think it's Kareem, but yeah, I got you.
I mean, but if you look at their college careers, they're very similar. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, them two. I mean, you probably could throw Christian Laettner in there for what he did at Duke, maybe. But I mean, obviously, I think them two are better. But I mean,
here's my issue with that argument. The basketball's been around 60 years? Mm-hmm. Not my fault. Since I've been born, I get longer than that. 60, 70, 80 years. One of the three. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, like since I think the earliest I remember is like that I've heard of is like the 50s.
50s. Okay. Yeah, so my issue is the WNBA about 25 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of at the time people forget Rebecca Lobo was old. Carrie Lawson was old.
That's true. That is true.
And if you look at, I base off the Olympics for the women. Until that league gets to about 40, then we can have a discussion about the league. You know what I'm saying? But just to base it off of just the WNBA, and you can go back in time to see a lot of people put up a lot of good stats from women that never ever had a chance to play in the WNBA. I think it should be the whole scope. So that's why I say, are they just talking about the WNBA?
No, I mean, I get what you're saying, Ray Lynn. I mean, Kareem's high school resume was crazy. Even though the best player he said he ever played against was Earl the Goat Manigault. If you ever seen the movie, anyways.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking.
Sure. I know you, Cynthia Cooper too. What's the reasons why?
Yeah, I mean, I think me and Avery pretty much in the same. Is when you look at her 4 finals appearance, you got four rings. If I'm not mistaken, she all 4 of them. I think she was the finals MVP. If not, she was at least 3.
How many championships she won?
4 in a row.
She won 4? Oh yeah.
They won 4 or 3.
4. They won 4.
They were four.
They
won four. They won the first four.
So
wow.
And then like I said, she's right now. I understand why people say Tarazi, and I get it, but you have to look at, like Avery said, the time frame in which she's playing. She has way more things at her disposal that they didn't have. You know, playing in the Olympics, and you know, you got overseas ball. Now, if you look at, we want to talk about overseas ball, Cynthia Cooper, she dominated that as well. She averaged 41 couple seasons. So I mean, if you want to throw
right. That's why
you
you have to put it in there.
Right. WNBA, so she went straight over there and played and dominated. So
I got a question though. Go ahead, Chuck. But I do got a question.
So I just look at it like that, and then my argument is some of the same people that says Tarazi, but how if you look at you equal it out. You have Cooper, you have Jordan, which they kind of won the same way. So you can't say, in my opinion, you can't say, oh, Tarazi to go to basketball and then not say LeBron and say Jordan. That makes no sense to me.
That's
because
true.
they're equivalent on both sides.
That's
Jordan and Coop did with exactly the same thing.
That's
Tarazi and LeBron are doing the same thing. So how can you say Tarazi's the GOAT, but then go to men's basketball and say it ain't LeBron? That's just me. So that's just weird to me. But yeah, I think it's Cooper. I think if she got to play out of college, 8, 9, 10 rings. We talking. You got Olympics. We had Olympics and all that. She's got gold, all that. So just like I said with Cheryl Miller, her and Cheryl Miller probably be the top 2 gun players of all time, in my opinion. So.
All right, so
that's why. Oh, my bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that's why I agree with Avery when he first said that, because that's my main argument with anybody that brings up LeBron. I'm like, Jordan only did it in 14 years, man, averaged 30 points. And like, I'm like, it ain't no damn, I get upset. Like, don't even compare them because you're messing up both of their greatest. Like, Jordan is the greatest basketball player I've ever seen. And I know other people have other, eras and stuff like that. I go out what era I watched, and I ain't seen nobody better than Jordan play basketball. But he did it in 14 years, like Avery said, but he don't count the Wizard year. But I still give it to him because he took the Wizards to the playoffs. He made the AC. They ain't had nobody.
Oh, I ain't mad. I just did it for his whole compact.
Yeah,
To repair my argument. Right, I get you.
Right.
I understand where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, and that man. So yeah, I do agree with that. Now that y'all say that, because Coop, the time I was watching her, Coop was a beast, man, for real.
All right, so my question is this: I know Cynthia Cooper has 2 MVPs, and I know they went 4 championships in that year in a row. Who won the other 2 MVPs in that span? Anybody know?
I think Lisa Leslie won one.
I think Lisa Leslie won one.
She won one of them.
Okay.
And the other one, is it Swoops?
I don't know. I'm asking. I really don't know.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I better not forget about Rebecca Lobo at the start of it too. Now,
but I don't think she
was. I think she had like 1-2 years because she got hurt.
Yeah, she didn't pan out like they thought that she was gonna pan out to be. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I might would take Leslie over Lobo. That's just me, though. But you saying in the conversation, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Swoops got one. Leslie. Okay.
I'm assuming. I was gonna ask Megan or somebody to put it up there. I think
he said.
She
said Leslie and Swoops.
Yeah, Swoops won one.
I didn't know she won MVP.
Me neither. I didn't know that neither.
Bro, trust me, bro. That team now, I like Coop, but you got Tina Thompson.
The little point guard, I forgot her name.
She had passed away.
Yeah, the one that passed away.
I forgot her name. Yeah, I forgot her name. I think it's all with the last time I thought with a P or something like that.
Yeah, they do. I can't remember the name.
Peru or Parole or
something like that. Yeah.
What was the name of their coach? Y'all remember?
Van Chancellor.
Look, true story. my aunt Charlotte. You know she played with Van Chancellor, right?
Ole Miss.
She played at Ole Miss. She was supposed to be on that team, but her attitude was so bad. She wouldn't pick up in the WNBA.
That's crazy. All right, so James, since you here,
wait a minute.
Look.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right. All right, we got to test your knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Udoko Azubuike.
Milwaukee.
I know that one. You know it. I know that one. I ain't gonna say that.
I'm a guess. Okay, OKC.
Nah, what you got? What you got?
If I'm right, is it the Wizards?
I
It's the Utah Jazz.
Bro, don't get no clock. Come on, here we go. That's like the receiver he named. Yo, that's like
straight though.
Quick question. I thought that's not the tall dude that got hurt. The tall black dude.
That's the big man. That's the big man.
When he go to Utah, I thought he was with the Wizards.
He's on the Utah roster.
Okay.
Listen, we didn't see him, bro. So let it go.
All right. Look, I got another one. Theo Pinson.
Ooh, I seen Theo, but I can't remember what Theo was at. He was in the league.
Oh wow, I don't even know who that is.
He was,
I know
he was in the league.
I'm gonna give you. Hey, look, I'm gonna give you.
New York
in the league.
Yeah.
New York.
New York Knicks. Yeah. Yep.
Man, he Google that, man. That man didn't know that.
I was gonna give him a clue.
That's what
Hey, this is song right here. He like,
come on, bro. I knew it.
New York.
I knew he was in the league though.
All right, I got one last one for you. Chris Dunn.
Oh, I see Chris Dunn the other night. I knew you was gonna ask me this. Oh God, I knew you was gonna ask me this.
What do you see?
Oh God,
Okay.
I'm gonna remember Chris Dunn is gonna ask me. Chris Dunn. I knew he was gonna ask
me. He done bounced around, bro. I thought he was in
Chicago. Did Chris Dunn get drafted by Chicago?
Yeah, he got drafted by Minnesota. He was in Chicago. Now he's in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. That's right. He was injured off of that trade. I forgot. Yeah.
He was in trade. I studied it. I said, yo, he gonna ask me about Chris Dunn.
He was decent in college. That boy was bad in college.
Hey, he got me tonight, Chuck. I gotta give it to him.
Providence.
He was a beast.
He got me tonight. Good job, James. I
was studying. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that pencil one. Hell no, I don't believe that pencil one. You Google that shit.
That fool said he studied, man.
Every playoff team, I've been studying the end of the benches.
I ain't gonna lie. I have been using playoff teams to try to keep it.
Yeah, I know. I've been catching myself. He's been using
somewhat fair. All right, so we're gonna go into our next. We're gonna go ahead and start with our next topic, man. All right, so I know Avery, you kind of alluded to it last night. What moves we want to see happen in this offseason? I know a move that's you were talking about the Warriors move, correct? That we talking about?
Yeah, and if I'll take it back. Nah, I can't do it. I still don't like Ben Simmons there.
I wasn't.
But you said what move? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, the move I was referring to was I know a lot of people said they didn't like it. I know me and Chuck talked about it on the phone earlier. Siakam for James Wiseman and what was it? Their lottery pick this year.
Yeah, I seen that. I'm not excited about that.
So can I ask you why?
What you gonna do with Wiggins? You got to move him somewhere.
I mean,
I'm not good. This is what I'm saying is I'm not giving up Wiseman and keeping Wiggins.
But you say it all the time. Mm-hmm. It's positionless basketball. You see what I'm saying?
But if go ahead.
We don't know when Clay is coming back, and when he comes back, we don't know if he might just be when he comes back, he might just be a spot up shooter. I mean, we don't know. I hope he comes back just as good as KD came back and look like his old, you know what I mean, and look like his old self. But honestly, I mean, we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
But you put Siakam and Wiggins with Curry and Draymond with no big. I mean, they're gonna have trouble on defense. That's not a good defensive team.
How is it not? If I went out and got JaVale McGee,
I said the middle. You haven't got JaVale.
Yeah, but I mean, they could go out and find a rim protector. So if you get a rim protector with them four, Curry. I mean, obviously Curry don't play great defense, but the other three do.
Who?
Draymond, Siakam,
and they do not play
good defense.
No, I'm counting Wiggins. You said you don't know what happens.
Draymond, Wiggins, and
no,
Clay, Siakam. What are you talking about?
No, that's not a good defensive team. No, it should be, but it's not. I'm sorry. So the Warriors, I don't like it. It doesn't upgrade their team with Siakam. You might have to keep Wiggins.
Go ahead, Young Nolia.
if I can jump in, I have to agree with Avery again on this one because I mean you're giving up size first of all. And I mean, and I understand what the term, a positionless league, but it's like why bring Sakamo like you still got Wiggins, and I just feel like it's not enough basketball to bring him over there. If I was him, I would rather stay with a team where I can produce and get better. You know what I mean? So going to the Warriors, you're not going to get the ball that much. If Clay does come back and be a great player, I'd rather have Wiseman there, somebody that can go down and rebound, stuff like that, and doesn't need the ball that much to be productive. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't trade him. I would trade a 7 pick and try to get somebody, but I would rather take get the 7 pick and get like a power forward or something like that, or something get some size. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna be enough basketball there for soccer. I'm sorry.
Well, what you think, James?
I think it's good. That's another interchangeable piece they have with Siakam. What's Siakam about 6'9", 6'10"? So he definitely can play defense. Now the way the Clippers are playing defense, they're showing the blueprint of the future. So everybody's basically going wing basketball throughout the league anyways. So definitely with him, Draymond, Draymond play bigger than what he is. Clay, Andrew Wiggins, and Steph Curry doing, I'm pretty sure they'll probably bring Wiggins off the bench. So then he come off the bench, and when it's clutch time, they'll definitely have that. And, with Clay coming back, we're going to need that defensive presence. Wiggins and Siakam on defense. And Siakam going automatically. He'll garbage guy, too. He can shoot. He can rebound. He can do it all. So he going to get you about 16 to 18. With Clay coming back, he can get you 16 to 18. So I like it.
Did you say we
be injury prone down the road, too.
Yeah.
So
They love Wiggins.
So if they want to get a big, they can get a big. So
yeah, but Avery, this is my thing.
I ain't about to argue about Wiggins tonight.
No, Siakam has proven that he could be the second or third best player, depending on how you view Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
He's proven that he could be the second or third best player on the championship team.
Okay.
I mean,
he's already won a championship.
We all think Curry is better than Kawhi, correct?
It depends.
You take Curry over Kawhi, correct?
It depends.
I don't know.
I'm with Abraham.
It depends. That's tough right there.
Never mind. Go ahead, Chuck. Go ahead.
I mean, that's not. But
Kawhi does both though. Kawhi does.
Chuck's giving the straight answer, but you can't say like why the problem. Me and James on the fence, like.
Nah, because I mean, because
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, no, because my thing is this, Avery. I think what most of us probably would differ is you and James feel like LeBron is the best player in the league. That's what y'all said last week.
Correct.
All right?
I do.
I know James. I mean, Chuck thinks it's KD. I think it's KD.
Okay.
Who's your second best player in the league, Chuck?
Honestly, I might pick Steph.
Over LeBron James? Oh my God!
I might pick Steph at this point.
What about y'all? What about y'all two, Avery and James?
I mean, I'm a Steph Kawhi fan. I can't do it until I see the fall.
No, I'm asking you, who's your second best player in the league?
Oh, then if LeBron has to be KD. I mean,
that's LeBron is KD.
Yeah.
KD. What about
LeBron
you?
first,
then
KD second.
All right, so and your third best player is who, Avery?
Probably Kawhi.
Yours is Kawhi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, mine is Kawhi.
Nah, we got to disagree there.
Yeah, so I think that's what
because I don't know if I would. I don't even think mine's is Curry, but it ain't Kawhi either.
Then who's third?
I mean, I don't know, man.
So you got Giannis.
Y'all might kill me. I might will have to take Giannis, man.
It's tough, right? Yeah,
I might. It's
nah.
And then to me, me personally, well, I ain't gonna say that because that's gonna go somewhere else.
Why not Kawhi number 3? Like, what is about Kawhi
that you he does everything and more?
Your best ability is what, James?
Kawhi get hurt too much,
but
man.
in the playoffs, he's available.
He's not available right now.
Man, this is one playoff. He's never been available. Stop it. Don't do this.
And you got like Curry been available. Curry's not available.
In the playoffs, he is.
No, he's been
no, he's not. He was hurt. He was hurt before too, and he was hurt all last year. He always hurt.
That's true. That's true.
When was he hurt in the playoffs?
I don't know, but he's hurt all
year. He was hurt. The beginning of the playoffs when they were making that run.
He was hurt that year when the Cavs came back and won 3-1. He was hurt.
He was hurt, but he was playing though.
He was playing, but they were still saying that Steph is hurt. So it's like kind of, they were blaming on him being hurt.
Well, you can call it availability all you want to, but Kawhi give him the playoffs and get it done.
Yes.
Jokic. You got Jokic in your top. Oh, I'm done. You know what? Well, let's all right, Chuck. What was you about to say, Chuck?
Over dollar and all that.
Hey, look, I'm done, Q. I'm done, Q. Go ahead.
I'll give Kawhi
go ahead,
third.
Chuck. My fault.
I think Kawhi third.
I was just gonna say, I like the Siakam piece because if you look at it, I think for what you're giving up, Steph Curry and Clay ain't got long.
Oh, I forgot about that.
They don't have long. We got to realize these players are getting older.
That is true.
You don't have time. You don't have time to be necessarily waiting to see how young players are going to pan out. Some of these superstars are getting older. I think after maybe the next 3 years, Steph and Clay, they're still going to be great players, but as far as championships, I don't know if they're still going to be that elite. They're going to be kind of declining. So I don't think Wiseman is you might not know for another 2-3 years. So my thing is take somebody who you know has experience. Siakam's a two-way player. I think for his career, he's averaging 20. He's a good rebounder. He's a good defender. And like you said, in their system, anybody can flourish. We've seen that. The worst players in the league can flourish the way Golden State plays basketball. So if you put Siakam in there, I think you can go get a center. If you got a center with a little bit of skill, it works. You don't need nobody elite. And then I think, like I said, I know Wiggins is inconsistent, but now you put him in a position to make him more comfortable because now you're the fourth or the fifth option. He's more comfortable now. You ain't got no pressure on you.
So you just give him options.
So yeah, I got a question. I got a question for you.
You have Steph, Clay, Draymond, Siakam. You get Wiggins. They still got Oubre because ain't nobody said Oubre went nowhere. Still got Oubre.
He's a free agent, correct?
He's a free agent. He's
a free agent.
Okay, but for now you still have him. You have Looney. You have Jordan Poole has came up. Yeah, playing better. You have a good team, and I think they're a good defense. I think that's a good defensive team. They're not elite, they're not great, but I think they're good enough.
I think so too. I think all you would need, honestly, is a rim protecting big and a veteran point guard off the bench that could spell Curry at times. That's all I think you need.
Because if you look at it, they're what they consider their best lineup since they've been powerhouse didn't have a center. It was Draymond, Iguodala, Clay, Steph, and they went small. Barnes.
Barnes.
That's the one that won the championship.
Hey, look, and if you're telling me, I'll take Siakam. I'll take Siakam and Wiggins over Barnes and Iguodala. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I mean, but just to chime in what y'all saying.
What's wrong with that?
We're moving on, man.
Ain't no moving on.
I'm good, man. I ain't gonna comment on that. I'm good. They're gonna take all night. Go ahead.
No. What's wrong with that?
Now you ain't gotta hit.
Just to chime in on what y'all saying about the league right now, I gotta disagree with what Chuck said about that's all you need right now because just see the last series with the Bucks and the Nets. That's what happened with the Bucks. They lost that game. They was up 20. All these teams around here shooting all these threes when you up 20-some points, taking these hard jump shots. You need a big to slow the game down, and you can put somebody in the paint. They can take some time off the clock and get you some easy buckets. But these teams coming down here shooting these threes and these tough shots, you need somebody down there that can get you some points when you up 20-some buckets. That's what happened with the Bucks and the Nets.
New NBA.
How they came back and won. I know it's a new NBA, but you still need somebody that you can put on the block and slow the game down.
Were y'all watching the same game I was watching?
Hold on, Avery. That's not what happened. What happened and the reason they lost their leads was actually the bigs were the problem. When the Bucks lost because they were exposing Lopez, and that's why they came back.
That's why I say you need a good big. I'm not saying just any big. I'm like a good one.
Right, but they didn't come back because of the big play. They came back because they exposed the bigs, and they came back because they went small.
And because my guy y'all been disrespecting and started cooking.
Right, and you can't if you're not Embiid or Jokic, that's not gonna work. Right now in the NBA, if you're not them two, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, so, that's what I go back on what I just said though. But if you got a Jokic to somebody, you can do that. So why not try to get you a big, develop him like that instead of having all these bigs? Like Anthony Davis pissed me off when he got somebody 6'5", 6'4" on him. He's shooting fadeaway jumpers. Why are you doing that when you can get in the paint, slow the game down when you're up 10, 15 points, and get easy buckets instead of coming down shooting threes and shooting these tough shots when you don't have to?
And to answer your question, why don't you get a big? to my opinion, they don't have the time for that. The clock's ticking with Golden State right now.
Yeah.
The next 2 years, they need to get a ring next 2-3 years. And if you're gonna wait to develop somebody and see how they pan out, if it go wrong, you stuck.
That's true. Yeah, well, when you put it that way with the Warriors, yeah, definitely.
I think you got to go for it. Go for the best possible options. Because to me, right now, if you make that deal for Siakam, you still got another pick, and you still can get rid of Wiggins and get another player.
Yeah.
So to me,
I see what you're saying now when you come to the Warriors. Yeah, I do see what you're saying now.
Yeah, because I look at it from Chuck's point of view, because you still can use the Wiggins and the other pick to get you a big or to get you whatever else you might need. I mean,
I don't know.
You can make that funny face all you want to everybody, but it's possible.
I don't know. I don't think people are giving up a lot for Wiggins. That's my concern. But I do think the Warriors are going to do this though. Before they even pull the trigger, they're going to poke at Kawhi. Mama, where they're going to poke at him.
But see, I don't. It would have to be signed and trade though. It would have to be signed and trade. Their cap is crazy right now.
But they're going to luxury. They don't care.
No, but you can't. You can't go into
crazy. You
can't go into luxury signing somebody that's not already on your roster, bro.
Yeah, but if you get if Wiggins spots opens up, then there's the money.
How's the spot open up if he's under contract?
He restricted or unrestricted?
Oh my God. What I'm saying, they trade to open up the money for that slot.
Yeah, but you got it. The what's the names in the NBA? Unless you trade aspiring contracts, like.
What are you talking? What do they have to do anything?
You saying open up the slots. When you trade in the NBA, the money has to match. So you can't trade 180 million, whatever he makes. I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So now, if they say, look, we could do a sign and trade. We'll give you Andrew Wiggins and them 2 picks for Kawhi. Now, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
No, I just think they're gonna poke the bear, but I get what you're saying. They're gonna poke the bear.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they're gonna.
It makes a whole lot of sense. He wants to be in LA. I think he already lives in
He's gonna be with the Lakers.
Now I gotta live somewhere. But
if Kawhi go to Golden State, he gonna mess up because that's the reason he go to the Lakers when he had to, because he trying to go to Lakers, then go against LeBron. So why would you join them when you didn't want to join LeBron in the first place to have an easy ring?
Well, that makes sense. Now I got a question. So what are y'all? Because I saw this going around. I don't like it because I don't think his mentality I just don't like the way he plays. He's too scared. But what do y'all think if they also try to go after Ben Simmons? I saw that somewhere. Try to get Ben Simmons, and then you have a whole bunch of weapons around him. I don't like it. I didn't like it for the simple fact. I think his skill set works, but I don't like his mentality. I just don't. I think he playing on that team, he gotta I need some aggressiveness. I need you to be a dog. I need you to be able
if you can't hit free throws, you should be averaging 20-25. Period. You should be adding 9.
Yeah, I feel like Golden State. I mean, Ben Simmons hurts Golden State. If he ain't bringing the ball up court and being just a point guard to set up the play and let Steph run around screens, Ben Simmons don't work in Golden State. Ben Simmons not working really. Well, I ain't gonna say anywhere right now because he's an NBA player. He just got to work on his game, man. You know.
Hey, look, we just gonna have to move on because I disagree.
Yeah, you're gonna disagree. You're terrible.
I disagree because I disagree. But I mean, it is like I said, but we got
Ben Simmons and Golden State. Y'all disagree?
Because then, real quick before you move on, because what's the point of having Draymond? Because now what Draymond gonna do?
Draymond.
He's a younger version of Draymond to a certain extent.
Why would they trade Draymond?
No.
So y'all call it this is basketball. So why trade Draymond?
I understand.
That's what you
they kind of do the same thing.
Draymond can at least hit a 3 though.
So you want to trade him, and now I'm stretching.
Draymond and Ben Simmons can't be on the floor at the same time.
How do you want to make yourself right? Go ahead.
Draymond can at least hit a 3. So
I mean, come on, man. Draymond don't sit in the paint. Come on, man. Don't do that.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, we gonna move this train along. We'll be here all night. We'll be here all night.
Simmons so long anyway, right now.
So, because I got another quote for you, but we keep moving.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving. You ain't gotta worry about that.
No.
All right, look, man. So we're gonna take it to we ain't done this segment in a while, man. We ain't done Brick or Bucket. I don't know the last time we did it. You familiar with the
you were here last week.
No, I was gonna ask him. You familiar with the Brick or Bucket, Young Nolia?
Brick or Bucket? Nah, I'm ready though. How y'all?
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want you to answer the best. Well, I want you to say brick if you don't agree with me.
Uh huh.
Well, I ain't gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna make a statement. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I want you to say brick if you don't agree with me, and bucket if you do agree with me. We're gonna go around and talk to everybody.
Okay.
All right.
I got a question. Is the Saints trash? Brick or bucket?
Is there any cussing on this show? No, it's a effing brick.
Hey, look, we ain't got time. Hey man, we don't give a lot of family issues, man. Y'all.
I know, right?
I don't want no smoke, bro.
Man, still disappoints me that he a Cowboy fan. I just don't understand this guy, man.
Go ahead, Tom, man. My bad.
All right. Trae Young is a top 5 point guard in the NBA.
Oh, that's been a good one because people been talking about it.
Bucket.
I got 5 then.
Okay.
Top 5 right now?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking who the point guard are.
Number 5, I'll put Trae at number 5. Number 4, I have to go with that's a good one.
Let's start at number 1.
I don't like to start at number 1. I like to go from the least to the worst. Don't tell me how to do my list, man.
Yeah, don't tell that man how to do his list, bro.
5 Trae Young, 4. Well, no, let me switch to 5 Kyrie, 4 Trae Young.
Oh, there it is.
3. 3. I have to go with. Let's skip 3. 2 Russell Westbrook and 1 Steph Curry.
Goodman.
Hold on.
2 Russell Westbrook and 1 Steph Curry.
No, who was 3 and 4? I'm sorry, I missed that. I missed everything.
He didn't have a number 3. He didn't have a number 3. He didn't play number 3.
But I know there's a point guard better than Kyrie and Trae. So I skip. My bad, Luka. I'll put Luka at 3.
Hey,
you just said Dame Lillard gonna take
Dame. Yeah, see, I forgot about my boy Dame.
He didn't say Dame.
Let me redo my list.
No, you're done.
I forgot about Dame, bro. Hold on.
I can simplify it. It's gonna be tough.
Let me redo. Hold on.
He's tripping right now.
Let me take Kyrie out because Kyrie tripping right now. So 5 Trae Young, 4 Luka, 3 Russell Westbrook, 2 Dame, and 1 Steph. That's my list.
All right, we're talking about right now, correct?
Right now, yeah.
Let's make sure right now, right?
Right,
so,
yeah.
All right,
I'm just
go ahead. Nah, go ahead, Avery.
I mean,
you good.
First
answer the question. Is it brick or bucket?
For what, Trae Young? I said bucket.
No, I'm talking about Avery.
It gotta be a brick.
It's a brick for you. Okay, what's your 5?
Well, it's no order. Dame, Steph, CP3, Luka, and you got to put in Kyrie.
So you got Luka over Trae?
Yeah.
You got Kyrie in the list.
Kyrie. Okay. All right, cool. Okay. I mean that's your list. James, what you got?
I got brick, and I'm gonna go with Avery's list too. CP3, Kyrie, Luka, Dame, and Dame, and of course Steph. Yeah.
All right, what you got, Chuck?
I got brick as well. My fence with 5 is whether I want Kyrie or whether I want Russ. I wouldn't know which one I would take. I'm a tough critic on Russ, but what he does, I mean, you really can't argue.
We can't do it.
I'll tell you what, I got an even better question for you. Go ahead.
And then my main thing is I'm not going to take away. I get what you're saying right now. I'm not going to take away what these guys have done in recent years for Trae year 1 year.
Right, exactly. That's my issue.
I don't think you can do that.
Right.
Until he does this consistently, I give every credit. He had to see Luka do this for 3 years before he can say, "Okay, Luka's legit."
He's coming. He's
coming. He did it for 1 year. Everyone I'm not giving it to him yet.
No. Got you. All right. So I got the next question then. If Westbrook and Kyrie was in Atlanta, they'd be in the same position they're in right now. Brick or bucket?
Brick for me. You say, hold on, who the 2 you say?
If Westbrook or Kyrie was in Trae Young's position in Atlanta, would they be in the same position they are in right now?
It's a brick for me.
I don't think Atlanta be in the same position they're in right now if they had the head coach, the other head coach. So I don't really know.
I don't think.
I think Nick McMillan change the whole culture of it.
I'm saying Brick because I'm saying Brick because style of play. Kyrie's not going to make them other guys better. Number one, to me.
Yeah.
And it was Kyrie and Russ.
Yeah, Kyrie or Russ, yes.
And Russ can shoot threes.
Russ going to be padding the stats up, and it's going to take away from everybody else. So I just think the way and look at shooting, they can't shoot the way he shoots the ball is the reason they're successful.
Now, okay, go ahead, Avery. My fault. I'm gonna say the congregation for the end. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's my opinion. I say Brick.
I say Brick as well, because like you said, Kyrie ain't go play whatever, and then Russ ain't gonna hit tough shots like Trey do with like the threes and stuff like that. So I definitely say Brick as well.
I'm gonna go back to James. Lloyd Pierce didn't get a fair shake. They were all injured, so we'll never know if he could have done or not done that. I think they pulled the trigger
last year.
Lloyd Pierce, but they didn't have all them players either. You know what I'm saying? They upgraded.
They didn't have all those players.
Go ahead.
Trey Young still averaging 30 and 12. So
yeah, he shot less. He's more efficient this year. But that's neither here nor there. I say Brick is because that Kyrie.
No, man, Kyrie ain't gonna lead nobody.
I'm gonna say Brick because the style of play they play, I think that's the way all them youngins play. So I'm gonna say Brick. I like their style. I like their chemistry. I think Kyrie's going in it. Kyrie's I don't know what to say about this cat. Every time he goes to work on it just blows up. So Brick, go ahead, Ty.
All right. I mean, I ain't gonna go there. All right, so that's it for. But I was gonna take it somewhere because.
What's up?
To me, I ain't gonna say it's contradictory, but to say that, I mean, I get it. I solely get not rewarding somebody for 1 year, but I feel like if they're better because I feel like this. Let me finish.
All right.
I feel like if Steph was there instead of Trae Young, they would be in the same position they're in right now. I feel like if Dame was there, I feel like they could possibly be in the same position they are right now. I feel like if Luka was there, I feel like they could possibly be in the same position they're in right now. I feel like if Chris Paul was there, I feel like they could possibly be in the same position they're in now. Now, after that, I think not. But my thing is this: after that, I think that's it. I don't think Kyrie. I agree with y'all. I don't think Russell Westbrook now. But to me, it's tough to say they're better than him if they couldn't do that because I feel like if you put, even though they're both small guards, I think if you put Trey with Bradley Beal, I think Washington is better. I think if you put the Trey on that Nets team, I don't think they're sitting at home right now. Even though if Kyrie was playing, they might not be sitting at home.
But him being the man helps him the way he plays. To me, if he goes to some other teams, he's not the man. Like, he's the man of land. This is his team. They're going to build this whole thing around him. That's why they went and got the players. So I think if he had moved somewhere, his game is going to change.
CP3 is not going to drop 40, but
I was going to say
you
that
you act like them other guys. But I think he would put them other guys in even better positions to score because you got guys. I mean, I feel like Gallinari is a proven 20-point per game scorer in this league.
That's still not enough points, though. I mean, even though he has helped them guys out to give all them points, you don't have all them people on there that can score 40.
I feel like if Chris Paul was there, Gallinari and John Collins, you got to look because I look at the OKC team.
But
that Atlanta team is better than that OKC team that he played on.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, and it's in the East. So I mean, that's the way I'm looking at it.
When you look at the OKC team, they have people who you can put the ball in their hands and go get their own bucket. They didn't have to depend on CP3. Them young boys, Schroeder and
Shea Gill.
You can put the ball in and they go get you a bucket. They didn't have to always depend on CP3.
But I mean, I feel like
you put CP3 on that Hawks team. I don't see nobody who you can put the ball in their hands and say, "Oh, go give me a bucket."
Right. Yeah. That's what
they don't have to depend on CP3.
Right.
Like everything, if you put CP3, he will have to score 20, 30 points and get those. He have
12, 13 dimes.
He will have to.
Right.
And CP3 now, he's a great, don't get it twisted. He's top 5, but he's not the type of player who's built to go out there and just try to get 30.
And that's not his game. That's not his game.
Yeah, that's not what he does.
That's not his game, right. Agree with you 100%.
in my opinion. But Tyler, I get what you're saying. It makes sense what you're saying, though. It does. It does.
But you got the direction. You got the direction I want.
The reason why I do the 1 year thing, you've seen it in all sports.
But Avery,
hold on.
No, before you say that, real quick, before you say 1 year, he averaged 30 and 10 last year. Yeah, they wasn't good, but go ahead.
What is success with you, bro? You know what I mean? Like, is it scoring, getting your stats, or
you said what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear
what is success to y'all in the NBA? Like, if somebody scores, averages 30 a year, and they play 15 years, had about 5 rebounds, we'll say 6 assists, what do you call that guy? I'm just kidding.
I'm asking.
I think that's success. As an individual, that's success. As an individual.
As an individual, yeah. You got individual success and you got team success now.
Team success, yes.
If they team was winning 15, if they team was winning 15 games a year, I mean, we might look at them a little differently. I get what you're saying.
So that's my point. Like, if Trey is averaging his numbers, which he was, shooting a lot as well, he changed his game a little bit better this year, but they still only winning 20 games. So it's like, okay, you shoot a lot, but what are you doing? Like, that's all you're doing. That's just me.
With Trey Young, I just feel like it's too early right now. I think he needs to like I'm not gonna say 3-4 years. If he does this again next year, oh shoot. But I think right now it's too because Luka has proven that he can do it and lead a team, and he just met teams he's outmatched. I mean, there's nothing you can do when it comes to that. Trey Young this year has also had some fortunate things happen to get him where he's at. The right matchups. We all know how matchups are. If you get the right matchups, then you can get where you at. So I think he has to do this another year. Like Luka's proven it, Steph has proven it, Dame has proven it. Russ MVP with nobody, triple double, 6 seed has proven it. Kyrie,
yeah,
I just don't like.
You say prove it. You say prove winning. Is that what it is? You got to prove winning.
Yeah, yes, winning. I want you to win.
Yeah. Like Bradley Beal, he puts up major stats, but he's getting whooped, but he's making all NBA teams.
So we talking about
he didn't make it though.
He made all NBA.
Yeah, he made.
He made 13.
But my issue with that, Bradley Beal, at least he had some type of success, and we see his skill set. Luka, the first year he didn't make the playoffs. Second year they got bounced. Third year they got bounced. So his numbers are high. They did get bounced.
So how does that make?
I'm just saying.
Last year was injured. He's had a lot of injuries, so maybe that's why they weren't as good as they were.
I can give you that as well. I'm not disagreeing. You know.
So what makes Luka so different than Trey? Because they both been in the league 3 years. Granted, I don't know what Trey Young did his first year. I don't remember. But his second year, like I said, 30 and 10. This year, conference finals. Youngest player ever to score, what was it, 48, I think? And
yeah.
Might be the first player ever to score 48.
So what you're basing on that, both in 3 years, their numbers are similar.
I mean, Luka rebounds is
this is my thing. We gotta take into account. Luka has been in the playoffs. Luka has not had his second best player multiple times in the playoffs. He's pretty much been out there by himself. Still, in the playoffs, even though he loses, he plays a team that he's outmatched, and his performance becomes better than what he's done.
But I gotta say this though, Chuck. Y'all also told me and James that Dallas roster was good when me and James said it wasn't.
Right.
We said the roster was terrible.
And I don't feel like the roster's terrible, but if you don't have Porzingis, that's a big.
Okay, so tell me this: who on Atlanta you think is better than Porzingis?
I think overall they're a better team the way they play.
No, I didn't ask you that. Who on Atlanta you think is better than him? Though?
You can't make me change my argument. I think when you have a system, the system works if you have the right personnel. They ain't about.
I think a healthy Porzingis is better than the whole Atlanta roster.
Right.
No, but what I'm saying is if you say he doesn't have a superstar, okay, cool. And you saying that you think he's better than Porzingis is better than them guys, then Trey Young don't have one either, correct?
No, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
What's your point?
I don't get your point. I'm with you.
My point is, I mean, if he should be able to do it, he should be able to do it.
We also talk about two different conferences. We also talk about two different conferences. Talking about the West and the East.
You have a Collins. You have a Collins. If like I said, Porzingis combats that if he's healthy. You have Bogdanovich. You have Capella, who he don't score, but look what he does to impact the game. You don't have you can't say and say that. You can't. There's no way you can say that. In the system in which they play, it works for all.
I mean, nah. Look, y'all told me what's the little guard name, James? They said he was good. What's his name, James, on Dallas?
No, I didn't say. He said Brunson was good.
Y'all said Brunson was good. Y'all said Hardaway was good.
Yeah,
I like Hardaway. We like
Hardaway is good.
I mean, I'm just saying.
So
like,
because we say they're good players,
Smith.
mean they're. What does that mean? There's a lot of people.
yeah, they said Finney Smith was good. But for everybody you can name on Atlanta, I can name somebody on Dallas that y'all said was good.
If you put Atlanta in the West, they're not going to the playoffs. So it's different. It's the West and the East. So you can't. That's kind of a different argument. If you switch them whole team, different kind. But Atlanta's not going to the playoffs.
I disagree.
Who they beat
In the West?
I think they're better than Dallas if they're in the West.
Anyway, like I said, we kind of went on a tangent. like I said, if he has to. Nobody's complaining about him being great. We're just saying it's too early because he's only done this 1 year. Luka has had a triple double and has led his team to the playoffs a couple of years now. So that's why everybody has him where he's at. Trae Young has only done it once. Give him some time. I'm not gonna put nobody that does it for 1 year and say all of a sudden they're on top of all these other. I'm just not gonna do it. Now next year, if he does this again next year, he don't have to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. If he does this again next year and at least get second round and continues to do what he's doing, now we're talking. But after 1 year, when you've scored, cool, but you haven't on the winning side of it, you haven't done much yet. So I'm not going to put you above.
How about this? Give me a hypothetical. If he win the title, then what? What if he gets to the finals? If he gets them to the finals,
well, which I know it's hypothetical. It's hypothetical.
That's something.
That's something, yeah.
It's hypothetical.
my argument will change.
Yeah,
I feel like getting them, but Avery, I feel like getting them where he got them.
And you're making
accomplishment.
to me, I have to like. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Yeah, me too.
I just want more. I want consistency. Luka now, he needs to stop losing the first round,
right,
and get his butt moving. Then to me, all I'm gonna say for Luka is what he a first round exit that scores a lot. I ain't gonna be hype about him. But right now that's what he does.
And honestly, I just thought about something. I'm not now. This is me. Y'all can, know me how I feel. I'm not putting him above Mitchell. I'm not.
Ooh, Mitchell's not a point guard though.
He's been except for 1 year. He's been a point guard until Conley got there. He's been their point guard.
Ricky Rubio was there.
He's not been their point guard, bro.
Yeah.
If you look at that, they got him.
He was not the point guard. Rubio.
The superstar to me, Chuck. He the shooter.
But don't get Avery started, bro. Please.
Here we go again with this mess. Go ahead. We're good.
Hey, look, we have to move it on because we probably didn't even get to our last topic, which is the entree for the show. Good. All right, NBA playoffs. I mean, it is. I mean, that's what we NBA. That's what we talk about NBA. So obviously we got Trae Young out. Somebody said they're leaving. I haven't looked at it. I do got some breaking news though. Larry Brown. Well, it's not breaking news, but Larry Brown just became the assistant coach to Penny Hardaway at Memphis. I mean, we're talking about Hall of Fame coach Larry Brown.
So that means Penny's staying.
Penny about to go to Orlando, bro.
Oh, he go to Orlando and Larry may be taking over. It's one of the two.
Yeah,
I mean, it's different. I mean, it's different ways you can view it. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, we're going to our last topic. So, man, has I don't know, Clippers, Suns. Avery, you still riding with the Clippers?
Clippers should have had the series over, or Clippers should be up 3-2. Period. Let's just call it what it is.
Hey man,
but of course, I'm still gonna go with Clip City, bro. Come on, I'm not. But I looked at I said this series should be over, or they should be up 3-2. That game from the free throws hurt them. Go ahead.
Well, I had the Suns. I picked the Suns at 6 anyway, so I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna stick to it. What I said.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Avery. I have to agree that what was it? Game one hurt them because they was up big and they let them come back. And then I want to say, what game was it?
They were losing in game one.
I thought the Clippers was up big.
They were up big. I think they were up big in game two, and that's when the free throws happened.
Yeah, that's when the free throw. Jordan missed those free throws.
They weren't up big game one.
All right.
Yeah, remember
they came out fired. Yeah.
Okay. I might be wrong. You're right.
It's okay. I mean, I don't know, but One of those two games, we'll agree on that. One of those two games, boom, that messed them up. That free little game messed them up. They should have won game 3. How bad? I mean, they're both shooting bad, but look at the score and the percentages. Game 5 we just seen last night, correct?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was game 5. You might be right. I might have my game start because honestly I thought they were a little earlier into the series. So you're probably right.
Gotcha. So
all right.
Go ahead.
Nah, you good. Next person can go.
James?
I picked the Clippers. This is a big game. Of course, we all know this is a big game 6. I think Phoenix let them off the hook. They had a chance to close it out in game 5 and game 6. I predict the Clippers gonna win game 6 and 7. I thought Phoenix let them off the hook. Even though Devin Booker, that mask really, I don't know, the headbutt or whatever, he didn't shoot like he was. He got to step it up to me. But the Clippers, Reggie Jackson, oh my goodness, bro. Like, he been going nuts out there. So he been hooping, the Morris twin be hooping like some games he hoop like he played in New York, some games he don't. PG-13, he does his thing, but like Chuck said, the man push off on every possession. Easily. But I got the Clippers, man, still in 7.
All right. What about you, Young Nolia?
I'm gonna have to say the Suns. I'm gonna go with the Suns. I definitely say game 6 is important. They gotta close it out in 6. You know, I gotta go to LA. I'll say if they don't close it in game 6, it's gonna be a good game 7. I still might say they might pull it off, but game 6, like y'all said, it's a very important game. They should have won last night, but they let them off the hook. They really did, and they're gonna have to try to close out game 6. If not, it's gonna be a close game 7. And I'm gonna give my score prediction. It's gonna be 98-95 Suns game 7.
Prediction.
That's a good score though. For the way they play, that's a good score, bro.
Man, look, if they don't close it out,
it's gonna be tough for them.
You gotta look at it. As much as I rock with Paul George, but we seen what happened in these games. In these games,
right, so I always be saying that.
We see what happens, bro. I'm just saying.
All right, so since we on a time crunch, I'm gonna do the last question as a brick of bucket. Is the series over without Trae Young? No, I'm sorry. The series is over without Trae Young.
Bucket. Switch.
Bucket.
Ain't
nothing but net.
Switch, right?
That's a bucket all day.
Look, if Atlanta wins tonight, and Trae come back game 5,
that's a bucket.
I'm gonna blow a bucket because it's supposed to be a bucket. I got you.
Yeah. All right. So look, man. Hey, look, we bought it back. People been asking me, what's cooking. I mean, hey, All right. Let me get to this. Y'all gotta put some, like me and Chuck been saying, y'all gotta put some respect on my man's name, Paul George. All right. Went off last night. 41 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 15-20 from the field, 3 of 6 from the 3-point. Y'all been getting on him about free throws. He was 8 of 8.
You the one said he was overrated.
Who said that?
You the one was killing him.
Hey, look, that's beside the point. I'm on the Paul George train. Hey, look, do I interrupt y'all? Do I interrupt? See what I'm saying? All right, cool. All right.
Yes, you interrupt. So yeah,
also, somebody finally found Marcus Morris, man. I've been looking for that joke in the daytime with a flashlight. All right, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 of 16, 2 of 5 from the 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw. And what's not cooking? This person right here, man, has I heard something about an injury, but this person really got me disappointed. I feel like Trae and them might could have beat them boys that last game if this person played a little bit better. Bogdanovich.
Yeah.
Come on, Bogey.
Yeah.
Help a brother out. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 16. Dang. 2 of 10 from the 3. Come on, Bogey. That ain't cooking. All right.
Hey, Kyle, can I add?
What's up?
I can't do it like you, but I got to add 2 people, bro.
Go ahead. Give it to me.
Last game, Chris Middleton. Jesus.
Oh, you know what? That's a good. Hey, look, that's a good one. Go ahead, Chris Middleton. I got it right
here. And Reggie and James said it earlier. Reggie Jackson, bro. He's
$100 million man, bro.
Yeah. Hey, Chris Middleton, you're right. He went off the last. Yeah. 38 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. I mean, Giannis gonna do what Giannis gonna do. I agree with you. And like you said, Reggie Jackson last night. Matter of fact, I don't know why I didn't mention his name.
It seems like people leaving Detroit playing better.
Right. Jeremy Grant gonna be trying to get out of that. That was a good one.
Hey, but like you said, Reggie Jackson, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 8 of 14, 4 of 7, 3 of 4.
Open.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta give it to him. Even Megan said it. Cousins, man, 15 points.
Yeah, he did.
Last night. That was big.
He gotta get some clock. That's on the thing holding.
Has anybody seen Joanna Man nephew though lately? Joanna Man, Tamala Man, David Man.
Oh, man.
I told y'all people count on that to happen every game, bro. I knew that was it just happened, but
Hey, I'm just messing around, man. Hey, look, look, you did your thing in that game. That was a big playoff moment. I don't think I ever forget that. But all right, Avery, what you got for us tonight, man? Hold on 1 second. Let me put it up there. Go ahead.
Career over.
Hey, man, I ain't really gonna get loud tonight, man. I'm gonna be soft, man. Career over Scott Pitt.
Oh man.
I got 2 career overs, bro. Career over Scott Pitt. You go because you still mad for that last shot and say Phil Jackson is a racist. What? Bro, he didn't draw it up for you. He didn't have the trust for you. So your career in 94 was over already. Like, are you serious right now, man?
You got me laughing too hard, bro.
Like, yo, the dude had the yak at 9:30. I sometimes understand. And he was going all day. I was agreeing with some. And then he said LeBron had no help with the championship. Come on, man. Career over him. But the other career over, dang on Kyrie Irving. Cleveland, career over. Boston, career over. Brooklyn, about to be career over. Bro, put some sage. Now they better ship you off the stage. All right? So like, come on. It's career over, man.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, you're right, Q Graham. Yeah, look, I ain't the career over king like Avery, but I do want to add something. Zubac, career over, man. You supposed to jump and knock the ball out the way, and now you're hurt.
Lord.
Come on, Zubac. Career over for Ivica Zubac, man. Come on, he supposed to jump and knock the alley-oop out the way, and then now you hurt. Come on, when'd you get hurt?
Hey, John, y'all they about to laugh at me. Hey, John. At least your curtains look nice, man. I mean,
hey, I'm done, man. Hey, look, we'll see y'all next week. Hey, Young Nolia, we appreciate you. Hey, look, we'll tell you after the show.
Oh,
Young Nolia, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you coming on the show.
Y'all something else. Oh my God. Y'all something else, boy.
Everybody that's tuning in, man, y'all go check out my EP While the Kids Sleep. And y'all toss me y'all email, put y'all on my list so y'all can keep over everything I got going on, man.
Okay, bro. So sure.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out to you, bro. You one of the first people I remember that was watching the show that we could remember, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, who's John Porter? That's my John Porter. He's like, man, that's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? Young John Potter, my fault. That's my cousin, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Yeah. Hey, look, I already know, you know what I'm saying? Alias or whatever. Hey, look, I already know. So, but, you know, you're one of the first people I remember that watched the show, man. So, shout out to you. Thank you for the support, man. Definitely, shout out to our day one people, man, that's been watching us. And that's been out here with us, man. And
y'all done kept us going through the pandemic, man. I had something to do, so I appreciate y'all doing it. I was like, ain't nothing else, and it's a good show. So appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing y'all.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take us on out of here, blessed one, James.
I want to give a shout out to the greatest organization in the world.
Oh my God, man!
Season. I truly feel we're going to win the Super Bowl.